Howdy, y'all.
Hi, guys.
It's Ryan.
And Angela.
From Carhartt.
Yes.
From Riffs, Beards, and Gear. From RNA Music. We're from RNA Music. Mm-hmm. Favorite mom and pop guitar shop music lesson studio deep in the heart of Texas. That's where we're at. And it's time for a post-Thanksgiving Black Friday Ask RNA where we're fat and
Super
sassy,
stuff.
but we're still going to answer your questions. So excited. Let's get to it. That's right. I don't know what episode it is.
Yeah.
I always it's well into the episode number whatever at this point. A bunch of episodes. 300 something.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Tree Fitty. It's not Tree Fitty yet, I don't think. But anyways, lots of episodes of Angela and I answering questions, and this is
Or you.
Another one of those. I keep intending. I meant to put out like 3 more non-Ask RNA videos between the last video and this one.
Yeah.
Didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
But to be fair, it's been Thanksgiving week.
Yes.
Vacation time for some people.
Yeah.
But anyways, it's whatever episode it is of Ask RNA. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. We ate
All the foods.
all the foods and did a 5K.
Got no footage of the food.
We
we
didn't.
And we took no
Didn't even take
pictures.
family pictures, even though I
Nothing.
said, are we going to take family pictures?
Yeah, I was like, yeah. And then everybody went on walks, and I started cleaning and helping my mom pack up the food, and it was over.
No pics.
No pics.
Oh, man.
So.
But anyways, it is Friday, and we're going to answer y'all's questions. We're going to be, I say we're going to be concise. I always lie about that, but we're going to try to be concise because it's Friday. We got family at the house. We got stuff to do. We'll be here at RNA handling some business in case anybody comes in. Angela's going to be back doing family stuff, taking care of a bajillion nieces and nephews.
Yes, concise.
Concise. All right, so let's get to it. First question, Ronan67. Okay, here's a non-food related question since I've been that kick the last few weeks. What is your preferred pickup for your playing? 1, SSS, all single coils, HB, humbuckers, or HSS, or HSH, or SH, telly. And lastly, do you like to have a coil split or series switching option and piggybacking in treble bleed or not? Hashtag KTMA. Great question, Rona67. Super easy. Dual humbuckers. Like
All the time.
95% of my guitars are just 2 humbuckers. Pretty much.
Yes.
Trying to decide if I have anything else. Pretty much a dual humbucker guy. I have a couple where you can split the humbuckers. Like my 2 of my PRSs and 1 of my Washburns has that where you can split it into single coil mode, basically. Oh, and a couple of my Schecters with the EMGs have a dual mode where you can split it into single coils. That's kind of nice, but I don't use it very often.
Right.
Occasionally I'll split that humbucker, but not very often. So I could 100% get by with just regular old dual humbucker a la Gibson Explorer, Les Paul kind of setup. So that's fine for me. Although I did get an email from a friend yesterday, Pastor Wally, emailed me asking about loaded pick guards, replacements with SSS or what I thought about HSS. And I'm like, if you're going to have a Strat, HSS is a good way to go because you still got the fat humbucker for the rock tones. And then you do have some single coils for the Stratty tones. But easy peasy for me, Ronan67. I'm a dual humbucker guy. That's how I like it. You guys tell us below, what's your preferred pickup configuration in your guitars down below and why? Let us all know because you want to know. Great question. Thank you, Ronan67. Concise. Hashtag KTMA was the end of his thing. All right. Terry Starks with the next question. Hashtag George Groban. Okay, we all grew up, most of us, when MTV was starting out. Probably, if you're watching this channel, you probably remember MTV starting.
Yeah.
When they had music videos. What were some of y'all's favorites? Happy Thanksgiving. Favorite music video on MTV back when they used to play music videos?
Oh my gosh. Actually, I wasn't allowed to watch MTV. I didn't start watching MTV until I was
Devil Television.
late teenage years. I hit MTV around the time of TRL. I caught like glimpses, like ahas,
Like
Take
late
on
90s.
Me. like when I was a kid, because I have some older siblings and cousins and stuff. But and then I remember seeing Michael Jackson's Billie Jean when he's walking across the tiles, lit tiles. That was pretty cool. But literally, when I go back to like the first part of MTV, that's the only memory I have of those two. So whenever I think really of MTV, I think of Total Request Live with Carson Daly, because that was my teenage years when I actually could care about what I was actually watching, and I was kind of allowed to watch it because I was able to, and it would be like NSYNC, their videos, because they always told a story. Limp Bizkit was fun. And Britney Spears, she had great videos, and I love the making of videos. Like they would do a video, and then they would do the show that was called the making of, and they would go behind the scenes of all the different harnesses and all the different CGI, because that was becoming really big in the late 90s, and so I like that. So that was my favorite thing to watch.
I grew up in the country, Terry, where you didn't have cable. There was no cable out in the woods.
There was times where you didn't have it.
Right? So when MTV first started, we couldn't get that out on the ranch, So it was like antennas. That's what we got. But I did have some friends in town where I would come and hang out at their house, and they had cable TV.
Wow.
Because they were rich.
Yeah, we had cable.
Literally, they were rich.
We weren't allowed to watch MTV.
But we would watch, and I remember seeing some Bon Jovi videos, "Living on a Prayer," stuff like that. I remember, hanging out with my buddy Berkey and watching, because we were played guitar and drums and stuff. This is 7th grade, something 88, 87, 88, probably. And so I remember that, and I went, "Oh wow, look at their hair! Those guys have hair and tights. That's weird. I don't know about that, but I don't know about the tights." But when we actually moved into town, in 1989, we sold the ranch, sold the farm, moved into the big city of Canton, and we actually had cable. And I remember being home alone, on a Saturday night, or I don't know what everybody else was doing. For some reason, I was home alone, or by myself, and it was late at night. I was watching, I think it might have been Headbangers Ball, I think, probably. And it came on, and then I saw the music video for One by Metallica, so it must have been 89-ish, and it was I had seen other music videos.
Right.
But that one was really the first Metallica song I ever heard all the way through, and with the video, and I was like, "What is this? I've never seen anything. This isn't Bon Jovi. This isn't Living on a Prayer. This is a whole different thing." And it made an indelible impact on me when I watched that. Kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was like, "This guy doesn't have any arms, and it's kind of depressing."
It's a little. I mean, I've watched it now. I don't have that memory from a child, but now that I'm older, I've seen it.
Oh man, yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, that's kind of deep."
It was kind of dark.
Yeah.
I was like, "I don't know what this is." Yeah. And I was like, "Oh," but it was intense. So actually, my first real exposure to Metallica was the One music video. So that left a mark. So that's kind of I like that one. And then I remember a couple of Pantera music videos in the '90s. Was like, oh yeah, that's. Those are great. And November Rain. Yeah. Guns N' Roses stuff. But yeah, those are some of my favorites still, And you guys tell us down below. Do you remember what your first MTV music video is that you saw? What was the first one that made a real impact for you? Because the first ones I saw was some crazy Bon Jovi crap or something.
Right.
The first one that made a real impact, that was what is this? There was a pivot. There was a change. Right. There was a shift in the force.
You got desensitized. It was breaking your desensitization.
something broke, and I was like, I want more of this. So, thanks for the question, Terry. Appreciate it. Next question, Jeffrey Egan #George Groban. I've heard of Josh Brogan. Can't say I've ever heard of him sing. All right. Question: have you ever had a Thanksgiving dinner where you said, "I don't feel like turkey this year. Let's do something different"? If so, what did you have instead? Oh, great question, because we just had turkey yesterday and mashed taters, precious. Yeah. Did we ever had a Thanksgiving where we said, "Screw that, we're having pizza"?
When we had Thanksgiving here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a couple of Thanksgivings when we lived here in the shop. We didn't have a place to cook a turkey. So
yeah.
We didn't do turkey a couple times, and for whatever reason, we didn't go to his mom's, or if we did, we were like, "Well, we'll have turkey there, but we want to eat here." We had a chicken fried steak.
I remember I'm pretty sure we had chicken fried steak one year instead of turkey.
We did it twice.
Man, that was
because I had my electric skillet because we don't have a real working kitchen.
Yeah, there's not
here.
an oven here.
It's just a sink because it was an office, and so I had an electric skillet, fry daddy to cook potatoes, and because you can boil water in a fry daddy.
Yeah.
And
we should do that again.
And like a griddle, and we have a little
easy
toaster
bake
oven. Yeah, like a toaster oven. And so I did little small casserole dishes of every single thing, and we had mashed potatoes and chicken fried steak and macaroni and cheese and green beans and rolls.
I knew we had chicken fried steak one year, but I could not.
Yeah, we did it twice because we did it one year and we're like, let's just do it again this year and make it like our tradition thing. And then I don't know if we were like, no, let's go to Alabama for that next one. And
I tell you what, though,
so we did it twice.
I don't really love turkey that much.
Yeah, I'm not a big turkey fan.
I like chicken fried steak, though. Oh
yeah.
my gosh, we haven't had it in a long time.
No, we haven't.
We should map that.
Yeah, I don't even know the last time I've made chicken fried steak.
I don't either. When Pat was here.
Maybe.
Probably.
I don't even know if I've made chicken fried steak in the house. Maybe.
I don't think you have. So tonight we're having chicken fried steak. Yeah! Thank you, Jeffrey. Yeah, chicken fried steak tonight.
Okie dokie.
All right, awesome. I knew that was a thing. I just couldn't pinpoint the year or the time.
Yeah.
Thanks for the question, Jeffrey. Have you guys ever had anything
other than
the traditional Thanksgiving feast? Let us know. All right, Mr. LD, the next question. Ryan and Angela, whose mama makes the best dressing? If the dressing ain't popping, then it's a wasted day. Hashtag George Groban.
I know that's right, LD. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a contentious question. Where are you going to come on?
It's my mom, 100%. Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't eat stuffing or dressing.
Yeah.
He doesn't eat it. Of course, we call it stuffing. But Brian's mom and them call it dressing because they're Oklahoman, have a little bit Yankee influence.
Oklahoma's not Yankees.
It is.
Yeah, Oklahoma people are going to fight you right now.
Oklahomans are not Southern.
Yes, they are.
Okay.
I'm going to stand up for Oklahoma in this situation.
Wash their clothes.
Once you get into Kansas, now you're getting a little.
But yeah, his mom's dressing.
Have you had my mom's dressing?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't, so I don't know.
Of course I have. I've had your sister's dressing, I had your mom's dressing, and I never finish it.
Yeah?
Ever. Because it's too much sage. You put a lot of sage and stuff in it.
Sounds like some Okies would do.
It's just not. And I think it's either your mom or Robin puts hard-boiled eggs in hers. Yeah.
That sounds horrible.
It's wrong.
What's your mom put in hers?
My mom does the
Where did your mom learn to make her dressing?
From my grandma, Winton.
From your black grandma.
From black
your
grandma.
Black Alabama grandma taught your white mom how to make real stuffing.
Yes.
That makes sense.
So there's like celery and onion and all the spices, but then cornbread, white bread, chicken broth, butter, and you just mix it all together. Then you put it down, and then you brown it and cook it all through it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't eat that stuff, but I was gonna say your mom.
Yeah, because it's like it's cornbread dressing. It's it's cornbread like stuffing.
I can see your mom making it because I kind of figured she probably makes it the way your dad likes it, which is probably the best.
Mm-hmm. And we always have collard greens. We always have stewed green beans. Those are the three things that we always have to have. And
pumpkin dump cake.
Angeled eggs instead of deviled eggs because we don't invite the devil in our house, and so.
No devils. No devils in our house.
We got angeled eggs.
Eggs.
But yeah, so my mom, hands down, 100% over and over.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for the question, Mr. LD. Trying to get us in a fight, but it didn't work.
Well, because he doesn't eat it. So it's not like, I love my mom's dressing.
Don't you talk about my mom's dressing like that.
Yeah. He doesn't eat anything like that. His is the turkey. Mashed potatoes. Rolls.
Zzz.
And sometimes green beans, depends, and mac and cheese.
And then turkey or ham or turkey and ham.
Yes.
So like meat.
And then a pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Pumpkin pie. So like meat and potatoes, I'm meat and potatoes.
He is literally meat and potatoes.
Stuffing is not meat and potatoes.
No.
So.
But you will eat a slice of cornbread.
I'll eat cornbread.
Yeah.
I don't love cornbread, but I've eaten cornbread.
See, I think you would like my mom's cornbread dressing because it's more just like cornbread.
Really?
Yeah. That's all it is.
Like vegetables in it?
There is, but she doesn't do, because Michelle doesn't like onions, so Mom makes it very, very fine where it's not really anything in it.
It's minced.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Mr. LD. Crap. I'm trying to say, am I hungry? I think I'm still pretty stuffed from yesterday.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty good.
And my French toast this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Next question. John Burnett. I have a question. Ryan, out of all the gear you own, what is your favorite setup and why? Hashtag George Groban. Oh, man. Out of all the gear I own, what is your favorite setup and why? Like actual setup, like guitar and amp combination for gigging or
Let's
playing?
just say that, because there's
Probably.
too many things.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
I thought you would know.
No.
Probably my Gibson Explorer and my Mesa Boogie dual rectifier.
Okay.
I would probably say if I had to, what's my favorite? Although you would think that would be what I played all the time.
Right. See, that's why I was like, I don't know what your favorite would be, because I don't really know, because you usually play just your acoustic guitar or one of your
yeah, that's a tricky question because it's sort of like well, if I could only have, if I had to get rid of everything but that, those would be that. But I play my Schecters a lot. Mm-hmm. I play the Devil Cat amp a lot because that's what I use every day in work, teaching kiddos and playing. So the Devil Cat is what I play the most right now, amp wise. The Mesa is kind of off somewhere safe in sound. But yeah, I would say that's probably my favorite setup.
Okay.
I have a little pedal board to go with it, some reverb, delay, a little bit of overdrive. I don't really use the overdrive with the Mesa because you don't need it, but
right.
That's probably my favorite. But it's not practical because you can't just lug that stuff around. That's the problem with that. That's a hefty setup. So, but I guess that's my favorite. We'll stay with that. Okay. Thank you, John. Great question. Next question. Grungy Goth, a.k.a. Just Fun Guitar. I'm never going to forget Just Fun Guitar. Hashtag George Groban, hashtag KTMA, hashtag RMA.
I had a dream that we were on it. We flew and we went and stayed with them.
Really?
Yeah, it was real quick in my dream, but I was like, hey, it dawned on me that we were at your house.
We were in England.
Yeah, because I remember the video whenever they got the crocheted head. Head, and I was like, it was like that we were next to them in that video. It was really cool, but it was like really fast. I'm like, what? Oh, we're moving on. Okay. Anyways, I just thought that was weird. Interesting.
Maybe someday we will go to England.
Maybe so. That'd be fun.
That'd be interesting.
Sorry, I had to say that because that just hit me like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had that dream.
He says, I noticed you did not sign off last week, but I wondered if you were mixing it all up. Great answers, thank you. New questions. What is Angela's favorite brand of clothing, and what U.S. state has the most water in it? Geography and clothing, I love it. What's your favorite brand?
I do not have one.
RNA Music.
RNA Music. There you go. But it's not brand of clothing. It's branded.
It could be
clothing.
We could make our brand.
Yeah. I don't have one. I literally shop everywhere, including Goodwill, which is, I don't know if they have Goodwill.
I don't know.
Which is like a secondhand store.
Secondhand store, yeah.
And I just shop comfort.
Whatever feels the best.
I really do. I don't go. Most of the time I don't go for name brands because I mostly shop at Walmart
or Target.
But even Target's kind of dropping the ball on clothing.
Yeah.
Like it's like bad. I don't know what they're talking. I don't know what they're thinking right now.
They smoking something.
They really are. They're going back to like the late 80s of their clothing for women, and a lot of like the big, like, I don't know, bibs that women used to have like hanging over their shoulders that would come down. Like that's coming back. What? Anyways, so I don't really have like a favorite actual brand, but here lately, because I have been looking at clothes, because I'm starting to cycle out a lot of my clothes, and I look at Amazon, but I don't actually look at brand. I look at all the people who have the ratings.
Yeah.
Of all that.
You got a nice pair of stretchy Adidas pants that you can't find.
Oh, I do.
That you like.
I do like the Adidas. They have actually really comfortable clothes. Adidas brand. And that's one brand that I've actually been impressed with the quality and comfort.
Yeah, for working out.
But I don't like seek it out.
Where you have all matching Adidas.
Yeah.
My Adidas beanie, and my Adidas pants, and my Adidas socks, and my Adidas.
Yeah. But I have to say, the shirts that we have bought for RNA Music, the Canva Tagged, I don't know, it's a brand of t-shirt. Like Gildan is another brand, but that's more like harsher, real hard man's work shirt type shirts. And where Canva is a softer blend material, really great quality. So if it's a brand, I guess that's probably one that I actually look, when I see the Canva tag, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to get this because I know it's going to feel good. Again, I shop comfort. So yeah, there you go. And what U.S. state has the most water in it?
Any guesses?
Ooh, I would say Louisiana.
No.
I guess the Great Lakes area?
You'd think.
Texas?
No, sadly. Sadly, we are not number one.
I don't know.
It's cold there.
Colorado.
It's colder than
Alaska.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, sure, because they're the largest.
They are, but they also have the most freaking like rivers and lakes and ponds.
That makes sense since they're closer to like ice caps that flow through and feed out to the ocean and stuff like that.
And
makes sense.
They're pretty big. It's pretty big in Alaska.
It's ridiculously big. Alaska's redonkulous.
I mean,
for a state.
It
is. It could be its own country. It really, honestly, it should. They should succeed.
So
we'd go.
They're ours.
I wouldn't mind.
They're ours. They don't have a lot of people up there.
They're Texas Americas.
They're kind of like
Americans.
Yeah. They're kind of like Texas.
Okay.
Texas basically settled Alaska.
Yeah.
So they're kind of like ours in a way because we populated all the tough.
I really like
tough and hardy
Alaska.
Texans.
If I ever, honestly, my over the years, because I have friends that actually friends of friends that have moved to Alaska. They moved. Her and her husband and their 4 children moved up to Alaska recently, and the photos and stuff that she sends back because they were like homesteading out there in the wilderness.
Ain't no chumps in Alaska.
So it's pretty impressive. It's gorgeous up there.
I forgot what the number was, but like the state that had the second largest amount of water was Michigan, which makes sense with the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
They're like half as much as Alaska.
Wow.
Alaska has twice as much.
Well, it makes sense because it's like 4 times the size.
But you would think like the Great Lakes is like, well, that's a lot of water. It's like Alaska. I'm gonna give it to Alaska this one time. I'm gonna let them have that. So there you go. What about my favorite brand of clothing?
Your favorite brand of clothing? Dickies.
I like Dickies. Lately, I've been enjoying the Carhartt. Angela's dad is quite the Carhartt guy.
That's my dad's favorite brand.
Yeah, he's all about the Carhartt. I just happened to get this because it was on sale somewhere for like half off. Like,
yeah, they have good quality.
And it comes in talls. You can buy them in talls.
And I'm big lumberjack men.
Yeah, and I was like, I like this, and it's like,
yeah, it's nice.
And
Mom said something. She was like, "That sure looks so great on Ryan."
Yeah, and it's like rugged without being like uncomfortable.
Right.
Like it's substantial but comfortable, and I'm wearing a Carhartt t-shirt underneath it, which is the same. Carhartt and Dickies kind of go hand in hand together, and I like them, but I also like whatever's comfortable. I've got Adidas stuff, and I've got Nike stuff, and I've got Puma.
Puma actually makes some really good stuff.
Puma workout stuff is good, and I think this is my only. No, I got an Under Armour shirt, and this new beanie is Under Armour, and it's quite comfortable. I will say it. I'll give it to Under Armour on the beanie. Oh no.
Got some Santa Claus eyebrows.
Got some Santy.
There you go.
Santy eyebrows.
I fixed
it. Okay.
Good.
Awesome. Thanks for the question, Grungy Goth. Oh! It's time for comment of the day. I was unprepared for the next section of the video. Let me grab a guitar pick because comment of the day, Angela and I, we don't just pick a comment from last week's video that was fun or enjoyable or whatever. We write a song. On the spot.
Yes.
On the spot. This should be crazy because I have not played guitar yet at all.
Yes. Yep.
Crap. All right, so we're going to write a song on the spot. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Okay.
We're going to have a song.
Glad you do.
Write a song on the spot for comment of the day.
Okay.
Impromptu. Zero preparation this time, as with most of the times. So let me think. All right, comment of the day. Let's see. Let me find my chords. Okay. Oh no, sorry, that didn't work out.
Okay, you better. We'll be following you, bud.
I'm just gonna stick to these chords.
Okay, that's fine. I think I got it. How come my Gibson's overpriced? Crap. Never get chosen for a woman of the How come my Gibsons are overpriced? Crap. Never get chosen for woman of the That was really loud in my ear. See? I don't know if you're going to be able to hear me because Ryan was playing too loud.
Sorry. You gotta sing louder.
I can't. I'm not going to.
Just rock it out.
No.
Joan Jett style, or what's her name from Heart?
Oh, goodness.
I can't remember names anymore. All right, comment of the day. Fat Philosopher, how come my Gibsons are overpriced crap? Never gets chosen for comment of the day. Well, today is your day, Fat Philosopher. Today is your day.
There you go.
So there you go. Thank you for the comment of the day. And that leads us to the next question. Also from Fat Philosopher, it says, Angela's turn. Rate the 80s pop dance divas by talent.
Oh my gosh.
Madonna, Cyndi Lauper, Annie Lennox, Janet Jackson. Hashtag not Jeff Groban.
That's funny.
Rate them by talent, not popularity.
Oh,
That's
gosh.
what I mean. That's what I take that to mean.
Dance divas.
Dance divas. Is Madonna really a dance diva?
Oh gosh, yeah. She had like a whole crew. She always has a whole crew.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Cyndi Lauper's more of a flailing than anything. Okay, dance alone. Janet, Madonna, Cyndi, Annie.
Just on dance talent.
Just dance alone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty.
Miss Jackson, easily first place for the
She has
dancers.
to. She comes from like a dynasty of dance.
Shut Dynasty.
Good dancers. Okay. Musically, like singing wise, like vocally.
Ooh.
Let's go vocally.
do
I
that.
would say. Oh, okay. I would. Ooh, this is rough.
Right, because I wouldn't say any of them are amazing singers.
Honestly, Cyndi Lauper's pretty amazing.
Oh, yeah.
She has a really great voice. If her like New Jersey Bronxy accent doesn't come through, like, she has a really great voice. Because there's a recording of her singing At Last by Etta James. It's like spot on.
She kills it.
She kills it.
All right.
Okay, so then even though I like Annie Lennox, but I'm not a huge fan of hers, I can think of like more than like maybe 2 songs from my childhood that I was just like, oh yeah, it's Annie Lennox singing. So I would go this way. Cyndi Lauper, Annie, because I have heard her sing she has a really good, strong voice. Then Madonna, then Janet.
Yeah.
Because Janet doesn't really have a good singing voice.
She's not.
She's very synthesized. She's just more like, she's like the Britney Spears of the black world. She is.
Well, she's an entertainer.
Yes. I mean, Michael is the same way.
Yeah, you can be an entertainer who's not a phenomenal voice.
I go back and listen to Michael Jackson now, and it's like, yeah, that's not great singing. But the talent of the overall package.
Yeah, it's the total package.
Is pretty impressive. So that's what I would go. I would say Cyndi Lauper, definitely the strongest vocalist. then Annie Lennox, because she has just a really good, awesome, deep voice. And then Madonna, and then Janet. So those are my ratings.
There you go. Awesome.
Don't shoot me. Honestly, I don't care.
That's fine. If you don't like it, so what?
Suck it.
You're allowed to have your own opinions.
Yeah. But I think that would be it for either one. Performers, I would say Janet's number one, then Madonna, then Cyndi, then Annie. As an overall performer,
putting on a show.
Because I think Janet set the stage for what Madonna started doing. It wasn't the other way around.
Yeah.
Because Madonna and Cyndi were right hand in hand with the big dresses and the bangles and the makeup and all that stuff. And Janet came out of the gate just dancing.
Yeah.
And performers and people running, and then Madonna jumped on that same.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Okay, there you go.
Great question. Thank you, Fat Philosopher. Comment of the day and a question.
There you go.
Lucky there. All right, next one. Comb Cross. # George Groban. I was going to say Georgetown. Georgetown, Texas. George Groban. A question for Angela, parentheses, and Ryan, I guess. Whatever. Yeah. Do you rate Betty Davis at all? I think she's criminally underrated and gets very little credit for her art.
Ooh. Betty Davis? Okay, wow. I haven't heard anybody mention Betty like old silver screen Betty Davis. Is that who you're talking about?
I assume.
Okay. No wire hangers. Betty and Mommy Dearest. She's Mommy Dearest. Isn't she Mommy Dearest? Betty Davis? Isn't that what that's based off of? Joan Crawford played Betty Davis as Mommy Dearest because she used to hurt her children.
Oh.
I think that's right. Yeah, she was gorgeous. Not silent films. She was silver screen.
Hollywood stuff?
Hollywood.
Did she sing?
No. I mean, she might have something back in the early, because everybody had to have, that was the thing that they had to have was singing, dancing, acting, modeling, But I've never heard her sing before. Nothing pops up in my head. I'm not a big Betty Davis fan, so I like Betty Davis eyes.
That pops up.
What?
That's the first thing.
Yeah, but that's the song
that's
Betty
Kim
Davis.
Carnes. All right.
But it would be the question would be how do you rate the song Betty Davis Eyes if it was at all?
Yeah, but it's
because it was she is criminally underrated. No, you have to Google Betty Davis. Yeah, Betty Davis.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Best of. Ooh.
Yeah, that's why it's Betty Davis Eyes.
Okay.
Because she was, Betty Davis.
Are we talking about? Is that a different Betty Davis?
Oh, the black lady Betty Davis?
Huh?
That would make more sense if that's who you're talking about. You have to really, because my mind goes silver screen Betty Davis, not.
I'll probably have to edit that part out so we don't get a copyright claim. But
70s funkadelic Betty Davis.
I'm I didn't know. I was that's who I thought it was this old actress.
Yes, here's a great picture of her.
Oh,
you can see that.
That Betty Davis.
That Betty Davis. I've never heard of her.
Send me that picture.
I've never heard of her. I apologize. I've never heard of her. If I have, my dad would be like, "Oh yeah, I can't. You don't know who Betty?" That will be my dad's answer to that, or more than likely my mom because she likes listening to that.
Yeah. She was 74.
Yeah. So yes, I would say criminally underrated. Sure.
She must be because we've never heard of her.
I've never heard of her. I'm sending Ryan that photo. That is a screenshot.
Yeah, we're immediately
She's
thinking
a doll.
We're thinking of the actress.
Yeah, I was why would you bring up Betty Davis? Was she underrated? No, not really. She was mean. I was she was a cold-hearted snake.
Yeah. Okay.
Who hurt her children. But
two different Betty Davises.
Two different Bet. Well, Bet is Bet Davis.
Yeah.
Bette.
Bet with an E.
Yeah.
And Betty with a Y.
And Betty with a Y.
All right.
So there you go. That's my take on it. Yes, obviously, because I've never heard of her.
Yeah, I mean either.
But from that small bit that he played, I love the sound of her voice. So I'm gonna have to listen to her now. Thank you for introducing me to her.
Yeah, now you have to go check it out.
I appreciate you. You have opened my heart to another amazing black vocalist, and I appreciate that.
Yep.
Good job.
We'll have to go check it out.
Yeah.
We'll have to give not a reaction video, but a...
No, let's do a reaction video, because I've never heard of her. So
okay.
That'd be great.
I wonder if we can get away with that without being copyright something.
I don't know, because
Davis.
I don't think she's popular enough to...
Maybe. Depends on the record label who owns the music.
That's true. If it's Sony.
Yeah. All right. Betty Davis reaction video incoming.
There you go. Very cool. Thank you.
All right. Next question. Sonic Grace. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Or where am I at? All right.
Yes.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
If you could go back in time and relive a moment, what would it be? Hashtag, you know the dude. Hashtag George Groban.
I know exact moment I would go back and relive, but I want to hear his first.
Oh, man. Is it just to go back and relive it?
Mm-hmm.
Or can you change it?
Relive it. Just relive
experience
it because
it again?
you wanted to experience it again.
That's a good question.
Yeah, it is. It's a really good question. I think I would have to have like a little like a sub thing of I would want to be able to know where I'm at so I can truly appreciate
the moment.
The moment, not just go relive it and just not really have any the same. You know, I want to be able to now today how that moment has shaped my life now, and then go back and be that person again and still have all the feelings like compiled on top of each other. That would be fun.
All right, I think I have something I could.
Mm-hmm.
Probably when our friend Charlotte brought you over to the music building and sabotaged you, tricked you into me giving you a ride home, like introducing us to that.
Mm-hmm.
That would be a good one. I'm
Yeah.
trying to think of what, like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I have many. Like, I would go back to the birth of our boys, but the old time, like, the number one would be whenever I saw him for the first time.
Yeah.
I think I would, like, sit and linger maybe just a little bit long, because I had nowhere to go, so it wasn't like I was being rushed. I was just kind of I remember that day like so vividly. I was just kind of just sitting. We were waiting for our parade to start, and he was over there talking. I just was staring at him at a distance, and I think I'd go back and listen to him talk and see and like pay attention to what he was actually saying and maybe smile at him or something.
Well, if I could go back and relive that moment, knowing what I know now, I would like to go back and be like,
and turn around.
Hey, girl.
Turn around.
Hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you staring at me?
But yeah, like our wedding day, I would totally relive that moment.
Yeah.
Both the birth of both of our boys, because both of their births were so great. The experience was a good experience. The actual birth part. So I would love to see their little faces again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dang it.
Can get me all emotional and
Sonic
stuff.
Grace. That was the heart tugger right there for us.
Yeah. Interesting that both of those involve me and you.
Yeah.
It's like I'm like Christmas 1985. I got a sweet G.I. Joe.
Yeah. No.
You know, like going back and reliving anything from like childhood or anything like that. It's
No,
like
not really. Because my childhood was pretty great, but there was also parts I didn't care for. So there was like, it's not nothing really I'd want to relive. You know, they are what they are. Do not blame me. Yeah. Things of the past.
Great question, Sonic Grace.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, good one. All right, and final question.
Woohoo!
Brian Strawser, OMG Angela, legend, Flight of the Wounded Bumblebee. No. What sides don't you like for Thanksgiving? Hashtag poop rat. Or I said poor rat.
Poor Pat.
Poor Pat. Not the same.
Poop rat.
That was yesterday. He stepped in poop on our walk, but
It was a stick.
it was a stick.
Okay.
Hashtag poor Pat. Hashtag Joshu. Hashtag George Groban. What sides do you not like for Thanksgiving? Well, we covered mine, which was stuffing.
Yeah, you don't not like it. You just don't eat it.
Isn't that the same thing?
No, it's not like you're like, okay, I know that I do not want this on my plate.
It's not on my plate. I don't like it. If I liked it, it would be on the plate.
I think mine's kind of controversial because everyone in my family loves it, and and it's like everybody talks about it. Cranberry sauce.
Oh, I don't like cranberry sauce either.
Oh,
Like
any form.
I mean,
doesn't
I'll
matter.
drink some cranberry juice.
The log of jelly stuff that looks like the can, or the berries. And I love cranberries. I love them in cookies. I like just eating them plain. I like them in trail mix.
I'll drink some cranberry juice for the health benefits.
But the sauce?
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Nope. I'll eat everything else.
It's a lot easier to tell you what I will eat.
Yeah.
Which we covered earlier.
You will never, ever, 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 ever see cranberry sauce on my plate.
Yeah.
My whole life. And I've tried it. I've
Controversial.
tried to like it. And my sister's like, no, you had to combine this and this and this.
No, you
and
don't.
add cranberry. I'm like, no.
That's when people try to convince me to drink beer in college. Like, you got to drink about 5 of them before it'll taste good. I'm like, no, I don't.
See, no.
See, Dr. Pepper tasted amazing the first time.
No, root beer floats.
Amazing.
Amazing. First time.
Beer? This is horrible. Like, this
Not
is the
so
worst
much.
thing I've ever tasted. And they're like, no, you got to have a
peace.
couple. I'm like,
It's
clearly you're an idiot. Because if it doesn't taste good the first time, it doesn't matter how much you drink, it's not going to taste good.
Yeah.
You're lying to yourself. You're lying to yourself.
Yes, that's what I would definitely say. 100% hands down.
Cranberry sauce. And that was the final question.
Yay!
On this Blackest of Fridays.
Yes, that's right.
And that's it. All right. So if you watched this whole video from beginning to end, thank you guys for hanging out this whole time. Also,
Yes.
get ready for our little game that we like to play called Secret Hashtag of the Day. And if you watch this entire video from the beginning to the end, we're going to give out a little secret hashtag. Stupid Texas trucks.
We got louder.
It got louder. He got
truck.
sassy.
Sassy.
And so if you watch the whole thing, secret hashtag of the day is hashtag sassy truck.
Oh.
Oh, what? I
I was going to say Betty Davis.
Oh, with the Y or
with
an
the
E?
Y. The
Hashtag.
singer.
Hashtag Betty Davis is the secret hashtag of the day. Type that with your comment and or your question below, or all by itself, just to let us know that you watched the whole stinking video. And then, of course, ask a question for next week. Tune in. We'll see you the next time. Maybe I'll have some videos between now and then. I guess we'll do a Betty Davis reaction video. That would be fun.
That'd be fun.
If I can figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
And make it like work. But yeah, until then, keep the music alive.
Don't forget
The
it.
music needs you.
And you need the music.
And we need to keep it alive for the next generation.
That's right.
So they'll know who Betty Davis is, I guess.
Exactly.
Apparently no one kept
This
it
is why
alive.
we need to keep it alive.
No one kept it alive for us. How
Point
do we not know?
in fact.
Good Lord.
Good
All right.
gracious.
Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time.
Adios.
See you in December.
That's right. Pass the cranberry sauce.
Oh, God.
Have mashed potatoes.
No.
Turkey looks great.
Angela.
Thank you for loving me. Thank you for being there.
Angela.
Everybody's thinking.
Oh, man.
The whole world's thanking you. Thanking us for thanking you. Peace.